Hi guys, I hope that you're well. Welcome in, welcome back if you are returning back. Just checking some energy before I go to bed or just relax or whatever. So the Most High said that there's knowledge that is paid for, um, knowledge that is paid for dearly is what he said. And so whatever that means for you, it just showed itself to me. And somebody knows something, and whatever is known, it's paid for dearly. And that could be positive or negative for you, for something to come out, depending on what side of that information or energy that you're found in. So anyway, let's get started here. If you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. I'm really intense. I don't have anybody in the whole entire universe to talk to. So I'm just here on my platform, and I'm transparent, and you get to see the good, the bad, the ugly, how I feel. I'm a voice for people that are going through nonsense, and I'll just give a what for at times. You don't have to guess with me. I'll tell you, I have nothing to hide, and nothing to lose and everything to gain and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Most High God, I invite your presence here, and just thank you for who you are. And whoever's going to pay for something where there's knowledge that is going to be paid for dearly, just put your angels around the situation for positive purposes of why it even came out, because you say that everything in the hidden will come to the light. And you also tell us that there are people that will not choose to come into the light because their deeds are so wicked and evil. At the same time, it's going to come out because that's your word, and you're not a liar. I fear you and I revere you. Teach these hands how to war. Help every one of my brothers and sisters all over the world that are in a situation where it's storming really hard because of wicked energies that have infiltrated the earth by nasty deeds that people do. Keep us from violence. Put your angel at our door. Whatever people face, teach these hands out of war, our hands out of war, and however it's supposed to play out for upright purposes. What are you going to bring out here? The truth about something that's coming out. Ace of Swords. Clarity, there is an angel there. Thank you, Most High. Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something here very physical, the truth about some type of giving, equal give and take. If there's been bribery, Six of Pentacles can be a bribery. Nine of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Show me more information, please. Somebody's mad. Emperor in the reverse. Not a happy camper. Well, the truth is out here about this leadership, because leadership was all over my other channel, and it is what it is. And look, people, it didn't matter what deck I use, I guess, today. It's just come out all over the freaking place. And somebody wants to just sit here and act like they don't know things, and people do know things, and knowledge that's paid for dearly is out here. And for some people, this is why they sit here, because, I mean, this is a outright liar sitting here, acting like, there's excuse after excuse. I'm sitting at stalemate, won't make a decision, pretending, unwilling to make the decision. And so they've made a decision to sit here and lie. And regardless, because it is knowledge that'll be paid for dearly, truth is still coming out. And when the truth comes out, there's going to be justice with it, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it for anybody or nobody that's sitting here. For anybody is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. So as long as you understand what I'm trying to say. And I also feel energy, and sometimes the energy flow is like, I don't know, real sharp through me, and I have to navigate through that. So I could get really excited at times and be really sharp. So, anyway, it is what it is. You just learn who I am and what my heart's about. Well, somebody is sitting here The sun, though, is underneath that. So, like I said, for some people, something bright will come out of something anyway. Because somebody, regardless if somebody just wants to sit here or not, God has a way of allowing things to come out, and you'll pay for it anyway. you and I cannot run from the master. We can't do it. Why would you want to? I don't know. Some people think they can. So go ahead and set your whoever you are today with that energy. It's just over and over and over come out. It's interesting. Show me more information, Most High. What do you want to pray? Is this something heartbreaking about a situation out here? That's why somebody sets the way they do, but they don't understand that also is causing damage just sitting there like that. Yeah, somebody is not happy. Well, I guess you're not happy, freak. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Stubborn. Piece of you talk about stubborn, it's at an emperor level. It's a tyrant. It's a monster at that point with that energy. It's a freaking a monster at that point. Is it the preacher? The preacher's wife in wording came out on my other channel. And then the priest card on the Instagram reading today was in the reverse. It jumped out in the reverse, but the cross came out in the upright. It goes both ways all day long for any given person. But the big time organization and headship is out here on some stuff. Well, anyway, there's the Queen of Swords at the top of the deck. Why is this Emperor and this King of Pentacles in the reverse? It's business out here. Look at all the pouting going on. Well, unfold it, Most High. What? Not moved by freaks. Well, she does want to come out. She definitely wants to come out in the reverse. And since people are not happy, this is monstrous nonsense out here with crazy kooks. Crazy freaking kooks. If somebody's now going to walk away from something or something like that, then something's coming. If this is a work matter for you, it comes out on this channel all the freaking time, then somebody's out of there. Something. There's fighting going on here with this. Guess it is what it is, right? Look at it. It's still at the bottom of the deck as well. It's huge. This is bad bitterness out here. Bad, stubborn, bitter, bullying. This is my bully card because you see somebody being bullied here. Well, God stated on that other reading on my other channel that that somebody was extremely wicked. They were a sex offender and they were going to be removed finally. Okay, because they're wicked, and whoever the crap's involved in it, it can only go on for so long, folks. Whatever this is for you in your situation, whatever the crap it's about, it can only go on for so long, and God says it has an ending to it. Anything that we do, get it started with, it has an ending to it. There's endings and beginnings, cycles. Something's up in a really big way. Show me, there were investments here. You talk about some sharp communications that's probably going on somewhere with that Queen of Swords in the reverse like that, and the Emperor, and the money possibly that's being lost, or if the truth has come out, something was very deceptive around something because somebody contemplated something. They stepped out and did something in this investment that comes out on the table all the time. Whatever they put 8 out of 10 cups in something stupid out here and banked on it. Talk about dumb. Show me what else you want to bring out here. So a lot of cups, 6 of cups in the reverse. Unforgiveness with that, always in nostalgia, crossway, why somebody's done something that they did. Okay, the being at the crossroad and the plot, there were plots around something. Something intimate possibly for some of you all. That's the past coming out. Okay, well, it does want to show up Somebody is making a decision. It's coming out crossing this. Six of Cups can be a returning energy, which I stated on the other channel a little while ago when I did that reading, if somebody was going to come back, and the Emperor energy was there. There was the word leadership and all kinds of bosses and headships was all over the place in that reading. Somebody was going to get judged for the return of something because they're a sex offender. Their secrets out here around some stuff. Somebody secretly slandered somebody in a very evil way on purpose, and the truth is out here about something with that for some of your cases. Is what God's showing out here. There were plots to it. Somebody conjured something up out here. You talk about wicked. You talk about crazy and wicked. What's hidden here, please? Show me more on the truth, please. Yeah, the truth and the lie. Guilty as charged. If you can get anybody to charge anybody, as officers, in my opinion, are organizing the crime till I see otherwise. The Hermit with so somebody's got a good solid message. I've seen this little Page of Pentacles pretty heavy today as well, as I have read. And the Hermit can also go back to a business as well. So if there's been thievery on some of your jobs, obviously there's lying there. So it's a couple people involved, and so they literally invested in the lie. They literally freaking invested in that pentacle there. Did that bad business deal somewhere? I mean, whatever, co-workers and bosses involved in some stupid nonsense out here in thievery, lies, cheating, strategizing, plotting crap out here, and giving money for that stuff as well. Okay, well, anyway, you talk about kooks in this reading. You talk about kooks. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So the truth is showing somebody's given some type of message out here, and somebody's really thought about, if this hasn't happened yet, somebody's really thought about giving it a message. If somebody thinks that if this is energy fixing to go down with these freaks in the reverse, and they're sitting here right now at the crossroad making a decision because they're in nostalgia about the past, and they're strategizing how to do another stupid deal out here, then you might want to really, watch yourself and who may be coming around you. But because of the truth, they would be trying to do something like that for some cases. If you're brand new, I say it all the time, I will never take away from a timeline. For what is starting now, for some, others are in the middle of this energy, and others of you, it's wrapping up, and there's a judgment on something here. And the truth is that because God says, I tell the end from the beginning of a thing. So you're seeing all stages with any given collective energy and whatever timeline it is for you. And some people have already been going through this crap for a long time. Somebody ain't happy, but because somebody ain't happy about a truth, or now the truth is out, again, there's knowledge that's going to be paid for dearly, whatever that means for somebody. It's coming through again. It's filthy out here. Something dirty is going on. Bad, dirty. Secret, dirty little secrets, what I heard. Eights go back to secrets, and you got two of them here. 88, somebody could be 88 years old. It could be your father, your grandfather involved in something as well. Don't have to be. This is quick communication. Let's go. And again, if you're investing with this person, this is like, it can be, we're going to go for all wrong reasons because of all the crap that's out here in the reverse. It's dumb. People are just dumb. There's another 8 of Swords. 888. It could be a number to something. The Emperor represents a door. It could be like an apartment number door. We had a safety deposit box or something like that was in that other reading. It's something, it could be something like that being shown here. with the door being here. If you're new, there's just hidden language inside the tarot, and the Emperor represents a door. We have 3 8s out here, 888. That could be an apartment door, a house, street number. I don't know, something significant for it to come out here 3 times. It's a transformative number, and it's a secretive number. Somebody's forged a lie. This is actually showing Psalms 119 about the letter Tet. The letter Tet represents a basket. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a circle with an X on the inside. X's and O's is the pictograph of it. And it represents to contain something in like a basket or something, but we know that the Hermit can also represent like the gateway to the dead. There could be something in a clay basket or a wicker basket or something, but it also represents storing something. Somebody, again, there's something about some type of a deposit box or something, and it came out in wording. It came out in wording an empty box, and then we had something about a box. But I had the postal worker come out 2 days in a row. So, and I talked about some type of a key just personally in that reading that I left and came home, and somebody stuck a key by my door, and I said there could be anything in that box. Could be a dead freaking body for all I know, for all the crap that I've been dealing with. But the Hermit can represent in Psalms 119 in the letter Tet that somebody forged something against another person. And so there's been thievery out here. If they've been thieving on the job, then somebody's forged something about somebody on a job and for money's sake, because King Pentacles represents that as well. Okay, somebody's willing to lie about it. Queen of Swords in the reverse, because the Two of Swords is here. I'm pretending. I am not willing to answer these questions, because in the reverse of her energy, this nasty piece of ditch in the negative of her energy represents somebody who's willing to lie. It's out here twice. And the Hermit can represent filthy, dirty things and trying to catch somebody up in something. And so if they forge something against somebody else to catch somebody, like a setup on somebody else, they forged it on somebody else, then the truth is out here on it, or it will come out. Somebody got the information to that. How dare you? You need the crap beat out of you. And so no wonder somebody don't want to answer questions, whatever because yesterday when I did a reading, I think it was last night when we were on the channel, it stated that officials were analyzing forgery. It was either yesterday or the day before that card came out that somebody was analyzing a forgery situation. Of course they don't want to answer questions, because this is going to jail, if that even exists anymore for anybody. I don't know. If that was past energy, somebody knows information, or your kids did it. Teenagers, kids, or younger employees that possibly hadn't been on the job very often. I see somebody leaving in some situation regardless if people are going to answer questions or not. But that's why they won't answer questions, because it's knowledge paid for dearly. Definitely is showing what God said at the top of this before I got started. Show me right now hidden information. Let me take this deck. I'll probably take from all of them. I don't have nothing else to do. What's hidden right now that you want to uncover for the viewer? A mature man. And he came out in the reverse with the Emperor, the mature man. Okay, so with your father, anyway, he's just ticked. If you're upright, you're upright. Somebody that ain't happy. People are not happy. There's despair out here in the hidden space. Let me ask a question. Why do people think that mischievous acts are going to be so, wow, this is cool. We got this. Oh, look at all this money. Wow. Yeah, okay, we're going to do this. And why do you think that's going to pay off for you in the end when it clearly doesn't? It's the lie of the devil. And we've all fallen down, but you hit a point, obviously somebody never has. They're a full-grown freaking adult out here as a mature man, still ain't learned their lessons, still willing to lie about crap. I don't know. But temptation, it is connected with evilness. And like I said, everybody's falling down, but you know, if you're mature, you got some maturity on the inside of you. Even maybe you fell down 7 times, like the scripture says, but you got righteousness in you. You'll hit a point where that you have an aha moment of this just don't work. God, I need you. I want to live in the truth, and I'm gonna buy it, and I'm not gonna sell it for nothing. And immediately, if there's error, I'm gonna confess it to you and do my best to fix whatever. And you live that type of a life. Somebody's willing to be some type of stupid out here. This is like I'm lying. I don't care. I'm gonna lie, and you're gonna die there. That's dumb. Because somebody don't want to go to jail. But again, you know, whatever. I'm not even going to get into the authorities. So there is a false person that is here. Hey, have you been on Instagram? That's personal poke. And it ain't no joke. Somebody is concerned out here. Well, you should be. And so you either trying to go ahead and cover another stupid lie with another one and digging the hole even deeper for your grave at the end of it, like King Solomon says, and you're going to get rewarded with death at the end, or you're going to pull the mask off and do what's right. I don't know. Something about somebody's marriages out here. Again, over and over on the channel, marriage and businesses here, and somebody is bigamous somewhere, and they have a secret marriage with somebody that they work with. Or they forged somebody's spouse has done something where business is concerned. Not everybody's dealing with the bigamous situation, but it really has come out pretty heavy this week. So in the hidden, there is a secret person. There is a mature person. There's despair. And the despair and the concern card confirms they're in despair in the hidden space, and they're willing to be some type of. And if you're just undercover, if you are upright, then you are. But somebody ain't, or a group of people ain't out here. What else is in the hidden? Show me this mature man, please. Hidden intentions. Okay, well, there's a bunch of lies out here, folks. There's a bunch of freaking lies out here. That's treachery card. Okay, making peace. And this is also a card of an older person. So there's hidden intentions out here. They're a liar. They do whatever they feel like they got to do in their own concern, but that's a lie. They don't want to make peace. They're trying to get out of something. Somebody is. Because what? Your business is on the line. People you know. Your marriage, your title, what is it? What else is out here on him? So they're a professional person. It is a person of color, whether they're black, Hispanic, I don't know, Hawaiian, I don't know. It's just somebody of color is out here. So we have light-skinned people and colored-skinned people. So whoever he is, he's an older person. He's got hidden intentions, and they're fake. Okay, some type of a letter. So again, somebody forged something out here against another person. If this is a marriage, something legal has been forged, or something legal is going on, or that's a judge. That the hermit can represent medical, and it can represent a judge. It can represent any kind of business as well. But there is something legal because it came out on the other reading in wording something legal. And I've seen the legal rune come out today as well. Somebody is known all over the community. Okay? So somebody did forge something out here in the hidden space with hidden intentions, which means they knew what they were doing. They thought it was like, oh my God, I hit the jackpot of something. But it's clearly craziness. Clearly craziness. An actor is out here, or something's going to be exposed about this. With the stars, this is knowledge when the stars come out. Something could be going on at nighttime on a travel as well. Show me this Queen of Swords energy, please. Your ex is up in here. Attached, something going on as well. No. Anyway. So there's all the money. It's stashed on the table, in the cabinets, all over the place. This room card is a card that talks about having an opening element. But again, we just seen that Lily's card, which represents an older person, and it represents having peace and virtue. Somebody don't. Somebody's a freaking liar here. They're dirty and they're filthy and they're nasty. With the Hermit being out here, because that's the energy of the Hermit in the negative. I always tell those of you who have heard me say it before, I used to have a deck of cards that showed the Hermit holding a roll of toilet paper. And the reason why in that deck is because that house rules over your intestines, and so that's why. But it does have a meaning of filthy, dirty things, because there's something filthy, dirty going on out here, very energetically, with lies and deceit. And there's a bunch of money around some stuff and a thief. God said today they would be caught. So this one coming out on this Queen of Swords is all this money and having an opening element. She's a freaking liar. Something about going out, drinking, having a celebration, or something's happening around some type of holiday with a situation, because there is some type of a secret traveling energy that is out here with all those eights coming out. But somebody's stuck out here with some stuff. There's the postal worker handing somebody a piece of mail. Sorry about these cards, are just old. It came out in the reverse. Could be secret communication. Again, because eights are out here. Your home, around your home, and a scholar. Okay. And we specifically had like a school and a teacher energy and a daycare center come out earlier as well. So whatever those connections are for you. The Queen of Swords can represent some type of an intelligent person, but she's an intelligent doofus in the reverse, because she ain't using her mind in the truth. She's willing to lie, and she thinks she's so puffed up in her intelligence. In the negative, I think I could figure a way out, but God ain't going to let this doofus figure it out. There definitely is conversation either around this Queen of Swords, or she's within the conversation lying. With a bunch of people, obviously there's court cards in the reverse out here, and the conversation card is conversations, and we're seeing a bunch of people. And this is like weighing pros and cons, and it's also a judgment card. So you better weigh the pros and cons in the truth, because you're going to be exposed for something. People know some information. If this is upright conversation, then the people know the truth about the doofus lies that are going on out here with some professional kook that had hidden intentions. So there is a boss figure that is out here. And then looting here as well. If somebody has entitlement to something that's theirs. The thief don't get it. Who do you think you are? Oh, that's right. You're a professional. But you're a professional kook is actually what you are. You don't know how to tell the truth. So there is something about the nighttime, like I said. So somebody could be doing something with traveling, especially with the stars being here. There's the cross again. Okay, well, you might, if you're the preacher, you might want to check your wife, or you and your wife are doing something together. It's backwards. I don't know what you are, but something about the nighttime is definitely out here being confirmed. It says somebody is dealing with somebody who is extremely unpredictable. Yeah, it bothers somebody out here. Anyway, it says, behold, the Most High says, I come suddenly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work. Again, somebody being judged out here. And like 90% of the time when you go look up the word suddenly in the scripture, it's connected to something negative. It's because something's negative's out here. And so somebody's fixing to get, God says, my sword of truth is quick and sharp. And it's going to come unaware to somebody out here, and something that's going on. And somebody's unpredictable because God's allowing that to be, because you think you can hide and do some stuff out here. And God's not. If somebody's being unpredictable and they're in the right because they know what your crap is about, and they popping up over here, they do it, then God's giving somebody the upper hand to be that way. And you also dealing with somebody who's unpredictable, that's crazy for some cases as well. And for every crazy person, people have to be on their guard, and God's got the upper hand through his people. If you're just dealing with another wicked party, God will just let two wicked people duke it out. But if somebody in the mix is standing with God, If you are standing with God and somebody's trying to mess with you and you really are keeping his ways, then he's going to give you the upper hand. I don't care if there's a fight and a struggle going on. They can't win against God. If God be for you, who can be against you? Somebody stupid, they're willing to be a freaking liar out here. They are a lost freaking demonic cause. Sex offender and everything else, thinking that they can pop up on work sites and pull their britches down and stink up the whole planet with their sex is gross. For some of you all, somebody's sick, bad health out here. It's a deadly, somebody got a deadly something on them. The coffin is right there. Coffin is there. Something about okay, I thought it said something else. Married. Yes, somebody's married out here. Somebody's cheating. And the truth is out here around it. For some of you all, if you are cheating, somebody's trying to snuff out the partner for their lover. I just heard it come through. You might want to brace yourself because somebody around you isn't who you think they are. For another energy. This letter O has come out twice out of the rune bag today. I've read this is my fourth reading, and it's come out twice today. Here it is again for the third time. Now it's on my homemade deck. Someone of importance is out here involved in something. Well, leadership is all over the place in the tarot and in wording. There's going to be some good news. Like I said, for some of you all that's in the negative side of this, or somebody doing something crazy out here, God's for you. If you're in the upright, there's going to be good news for you and bad news for them. Pick through my hands most time. A malpractice. Okay, well, there's a medical situation out here. So that's what's showing, then that's what's showing. Bad health stuff is out here. Somebody died around some malpractice situation, then so be it. It was evilly intended on purpose. Somebody knows truth about that stuff. Unacceptable. Something about a marriage. Maybe you lost your spouse that way, or I mean, the Hermit is a physician card. Anyway, whatever it is about. Somebody's best friend is connected to something going on with this. It says, Mosai says his thoughts are not our thoughts at all. And so somebody thinks, well, God wouldn't do this or would do that. Or you might want to recheck yourself if that's just your thoughts thinking that God will or will not do something. If it doesn't line up with what he's saying and you don't have a peace and it's some type of, I don't know, something on you. God says, my ways aren't your ways and my thoughts are not going to be your thoughts. He says that as my thoughts are as high as the heavens, so are, he says, hold on a minute. My thoughts are not your thoughts, saith Jehovah, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. And so we'll never figure God out. So a warrior came out on that other reading as well. Let me take a couple more here. A murder has, okay, well, it was evilly intended by this physician, whatever this is out here. Okay? Somebody evilly did something on purpose, said they won't fix something or they wouldn't fix something or they're not going to. If you've got it, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you might want to check people around you for having some type of surgery out here, because God's also, like I said, he foretells a thing as well. And whoever is up in here doing some stuff, God's prophesying something out here that is rooted in some type of evilness that's going to end up in some type of a medical ill intent that's got somebody needs to go to jail. I mean, this is a surgeon. She's a surgeon in the reverse. One of her meanings can be that. So somebody knew what they were doing or knows what they're doing and knows what they're fixing to do. And if I'm talking to you, you mean you're going to throw your whole freaking career away for something, for whatever reason why you're doing it? Or why ever you did do it. Now, of course, you don't want to answer something because your career's on the line, but we don't want you in that profession. We don't want people to have care. You don't care for nobody at that point. You're a murderer. You're a freaking murderer. People know about something out here because it shows so. What makes you think that somebody wants to come under your care? Says that they won't or didn't want to fix it because they got secrets out here, and they're a murderer. That's what the secrets are. They had hidden intentions on some stuff. And so if there was all this money out here and somebody was under some type of a medical care, somebody probably forged for the money's sake life insurance on the person, or they already had the life insurance and somebody may have known about that or something. However it went down, but somebody's forged something out here with evil intent on purpose on somebody. And there is something about a marriage, because in wording and in picture here. So your spouse and then the best friend is out here. And last 2 days ago when we read on this channel where all the cheating was going on, which, what did I name that video? It's in the community section. It's called A Dangerous Affair. And somebody's best friend was there sleeping around. The word affair came out and money was all over the place in that reading as well. And here it is again. Here it is again. Something about somebody who wears sweatpants all the time. Okay, I don't know what that represents for you. And then the tribulation rune came out today, and we've got tribulation out here as well. This is very tribulous on somebody. And Aries specifically is connected with this matter, whether they be upright or not, or they're crazy. Yellow. The color yellow can go to an issue. It's a bad issue. Or infections. Somebody's dealing with infectious things out here with the color yellow. Or somebody could be wearing yellow. I don't know. An Aquarius. So we've got an Aries and an Aquarius coming out specifically, which is out here. Queen of Swords and the Emperor is an Aries energy specifically to pull it apart. Whether they be upright or not, have information, or they're guilty. I don't know, or they got murdered. Okay. Somebody needs to go within. And then, like I said at the top at this video, a rumor was out here. Somebody deliberately, evilly slandered somebody on purpose. They were paid off to do it. Thank you, Jehovah, because he's trying to get somebody's attention. You need to check some people out because they're in the crossing here. Your soulmates are out here attached to something going on. They're in the crossing here with this plot, doing something, or still trying to do something because of the past as well. Somebody was paid off. They evilly slandered somebody, and they don't want to face what they did, so they think that they're just going to snuff somebody out on whatever the connections are out here with the situation. Okay? They're willing to lie about it because it makes them look bad, but the problem is this person's career in their profession is over because you are no freaking worth whatever you are. Don't care what kind of, I don't care who you are and where you work. It's out here. So they, again, you reap what you sow. That bloodshed rune has come out over and over the last 2 days. There are more than 2 people involved, and the word group is here. They're all right here. They're all up in the reverse. That's a nasty group involved. Okay, there's a medical group. The bribe. Go, that's the 6 of Pentacles. What a shame. A truthful friend. Somebody's best friend's out here. Okay, so somebody upright, but maybe your other friend isn't. Maybe you are, but they're not. I don't know. Could go either way, or somebody is being truthful and helping in a situation as well. It'll go any kind of direction with that energy. There's betrayal, and there was heavy displeased out of anger. Look, folks. Like I said, people are unhappy, especially if those people are wrapping something up. People know something. Somebody is angry out here with the Emperor in the reverse like that. And they were willing to murder, and I guess they're trying to murder again. It's out here twice to get away. You ain't getting away with it. Or because somebody's like, well, this is information paid for dearly, I'm going to get murdered for it, or the execution's coming up on you. Yep, you're right. Yep, because that's somebody's life that you didn't have a right to take because of whatever your crap is about. You're in error. You're in error. Somebody says, I can't deny the truth anymore. It's coming out. It's people are talking about something. Third-party connections were out here or are out here. And to perceive, the ability to see beyond what is seen in the physical realm and the light piercing through the darkness. You and I don't have any light outside of God. Everything else is a false light. If we don't talk according to the word of Most High God, then he says there is no light in you whatsoever. And so people know the truth out here. And so this tells me there's people out here that have the light, the true light about this murderous nonsense out here. Okay. And anyway, you need to get up and do something, regardless if you even feel like, well, I perceive this is going on, but this is going to be something that's going to be dearly paid for. But let me tell you something. There's murderers out here, folks. You need to ask God for his counsel, because there's no counsel outside of the Most High God, and he's your shield and your buckler. And when he tells you to get up and do something, he commands you not to be afraid. There's a murderer out here, and they're willing to go to a hospital or a doctor's office every day and have people under their care, and they're a murderer. That is not okay. That's not your problem. It's their problem now for what they did. They will pay for what they've done to somebody's life out here. The truth is coming out of the bag. So this is the sword. It's out here as the first card out. And this has a meaning of clarity. Somebody knows something. Again, people know something. Well, and you have a right to be angry. If the Emperor's upright, then you absolutely have a right to be angry. Vengeance is God's, but, people do what they do. I don't know if that's self-defense, somebody is trying to come upon you, then I say beat the crap out of them. Is that how I feel about it? I mean, I'm not just saying that if you are new, because I don't know how you found this channel, but there are reasons why I feel like some people are justified to beat the crap out of some people. Just saying. But vengeance is God's, and if it's self-defense, it's self-defense. And I talked about how the scripture tells us to kill the Amalekites and not to forget them generation to generation. The Amalekites is a commandment for us to take them out from generation to generation. We're not just killing people. We are killing murderers is what they are. And these were people that just do things in a very wicked way for no reason. They just go out and do some stuff, and God said they're cursed to him. You people that just get up and just do something just to be some type of stupid crazy out here, God curses you for that. And again, you fall in that category. You are the descendants of Esau, and God gives people the right to take you out of the earth realm. And you will have an execution. You should go through a legal process, but whatever's going to be is going to be, man. May God lead the steps. But there is truth out here on some stuff. And this is like hitting the target. Well, there's murder out here. For some of your cases, it's not a medical situation. For some of you all, it's just somebody got shot out here, and they did it with evil intent on purpose. Or they're still trying to do it because they think they're going to get away with something malicious that's already happened, whatever all the connections are. But somebody does know the truth. This is also a card of, a victory rune. So something positive will come out of something out here. You just get up and do what God tells you to do. But it also has a meaning of somebody who has hatefulness on them. And obviously somebody does. I mean, they're cursed. A bribe curses you. So look, if you're brand spanking new and you've never heard this, and somebody comes and flashes something before you and says, hey, here's a bunch of money, and I know that you're in need, and I got something for you. Can you do something for me? And the thing that they want you to do for this money is wicked, and it's like you should know better. As soon as you say, okay, well, I'm desperate to go do something wicked to this person, give me all that money, and you think it's, wow, flashy before you, right then and there, God's sword comes quick. Boom, your soul and your spirit just got separated from God. The book of Jude calls you twice dead now, meaning you've just now become a karmic energy where your soul is gone. You're walking around on this earth as some type of demonic force now that you opened up to this curse. And when you leave this realm, you automatically go to the abyss. You better take that knowledge and understand that this knowledge will be paid for dearly if you turn from doing what's right. If that don't put a fear in you, then you never had any kind of conviction in you ever at all. But somebody is just a full-blown demon out here because they're a murderer. They're doing it on purpose. It's cursedness out here. So if a bribe is coming to you, you need to run from it. Somebody making something look like it's all shiny and it ain't. They're wearing a mask. They're concerned because they don't want to die, but it was cool for them to do a murder. Nah, sorry. Go act in the prison cell, and God take care of you there, because this is exactly, you're going to go to hell jail at that point. This is what came out. So the letter T came out, and the letter O. There's ought out here, and we're just missing the W, but there's two. Somebody's an imposter out here. They have forged something. There's identity theft on some stuff as well. Or somebody got 2 marriages. For those of you dealing with the bigamous nonsense has been out here, okay? Well, anyway, it's huge information, but God's showing that something's going to come out of it, and this is exposure. So, or again, something's happening at the nighttime with the stars being out here, but God's going to let everything come out anyway, because people are talking about something going on out here. This is what come out. Until next time, shalom.